This is the magic of this, if you're ready for now. Now I get these applications coming in, and then I have a couple things happen. I have this separate Google Doc that explains in detail my program and how much it costs. And so there's like a few headlines, like a few sections in there. One is like, all right, this is what I've got. This is what it will do for you. This is what I will do. This is what you will do. This is how much it costs. You know, things like this. Like that's my headline. This is what we will do. The next headline is, this is what you will do. And then after that, the next headline is, this is who it's for. This is who it's not for. Yeah, that kind of things. And then it tells them how much it costs. So I get the application, and then I'm going to send them a personal Loom video back. I'm going to go, hey, Tom, I got your application. Thank you so much. And I have the application open up on my desktop as I'm doing a video to them. And I'm talking to them in Loom. And I'm telling them, hey, listen, Tom, I got your application here. Oh, and one of the things, this is important. In the application, there is, do you have any questions for me? So then in this personal Loom video, I will answer their questions. And I'll just say, listen, I see your application. I think you're going to be a good fit. And if they have a question there, I'll answer their question. So that initial Loom video in response is only 3 minutes, 3 minutes long. All right. And it tells them, okay, Tom, I got your application here. I'm looking at it. I think you might be a good fit. I understand you're here and you want to be there. I definitely think I can help you. But so if you're interested, I've attached a Google Doc that explains this whole program, spells out the cost and what's involved. So I want you to read that Google Doc. And if you're still interested, there's going to be a button there. There's going to be a link in there to schedule a 15-minute call with me, to hop on my calendar. And I'll just answer any few remaining questions that you have. When they fill out the application, they still don't know how much it costs exactly, right? So they're asking me questions about the program or their personal situation or something like that. Like, how does your financing program work? Or like, I know you say you got money for deals. Like, how does that work? Or how do you get the leads? What CRMs do you use? Or whatever it is. So in my response video, it's a personal video from me to them saying, hey, Tom, I got your application. I think you might be a good fit. Or it's like, I don't think you'd be a good fit, to be honest. You know, you said you don't have the money for investing in coaching right now. And this is a big warning sign. If they complain about another program that they've been into, I tell them this is probably not going to be a good fit for you. You know, you've already bought these 3 other programs. You should just go implement what you've learned from them. But here's the point, though. And you'll be blown away when you send a personal video back to them. They're blown away, like, oh my gosh, you're sending a personal video to me. And they kind of put you on a little pedestal, right? But when you send that personal video back, you're calling to my name, you're looking into the camera. That has a real powerful personal effect, right? Imagine if you were doing this and you were applying for coaching with Tony Robbins, right? And Tony Robbins sends you, hey, Tom Kroll, how you doing? Listen, I got this thing going on at my house in Fiji. I'd love to work with you and sit down with you. Attached to this video is a Google Doc that explains the program, explains the cost. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Just read that, Tom, and let me know whether you're in or out by the end of the day today. Is that okay? Can you do that? All right. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I'm really looking forward to seeing you. So that Loom video only takes 1 or 2 minutes to send. And maybe he answers a few questions that you had in the application or something. The last time I did this, there was, I'm working with this guy who can provide legit 0% business lines of credit, right? And in my part of my program is, if you qualify, we will pay for, there's an upfront fee for that. And if you qualify, we'll cover the cost. And so then what I tell them is, and this is another thing too. So on that video, when they apply, I can tell if they are pre-qualified or not, if they have good enough credit or not in my application, if they have already some credit or if they can get it. And so in my personal video to them, I'll tell them, hey, listen, how you doing? Congratulations. My team has told me that you qualify and you could get $75,000 within 1 or 2 weeks of 0% business credit. That's absolutely free to you if you decide to join our program today. All right. And so then my conversation to them is like, hey, if you're interested in this, I do require I think it was a $5,000 deposit or something like that, a $5,000 deposit. So my program costs 20 grand. If you're interested in this, there is a $5,000 deposit. I'll send you to the company that can hook you up with this money. Once you get that money, and if you want to use that for my coaching, then I'll just refund you the 5 grand. But I don't want to go too deep down that rabbit trail. That's just a unique thing in my offer. But then here's the thing. When I get their application and I can see that they don't have good enough credit, I'm not going to talk about that thing. I'm going to tell them, hey, listen, I got your application here. My program, I don't know if it's going to be a good fit for you. It's 20 grand. And, but we do have a flexible payment plan. So if you can put down 5 grand now, we can work out payments over the next couple months. All right. So then I'm doing a personal Loom video back to them. And I'm telling them, hey, listen, either one of 3 things, like, hey, this isn't going to be a good fit for you, for this and this reason, but I'm going to send you some free resources here that I think is really going to help you. And then I'll give them in the email, I'm going to give them links to some videos and some books, and maybe give them access to a free course or something like that, right? So you want to give them something. Thank you for applying. Here's a bunch of good free resources for you. Check them out. And then if you think they might be a good fit, then I tell them this is how much the program costs, but read this Google Doc. It explains everything. And if you're still interested, either there'll be a link in that Google Doc to pay some kind of deposit now, or schedule a call with me. And I use Once Hub. It's like Calendly, where they can schedule a 15-minute call with me. And I tell them, listen, I think you might be a great fit. If you want to sign up today, I've got some spots open. I'm shutting this thing down. I've got a bunch of, oh, by the way, this is something else I do. So in Google Docs, when I use a Google form, I have their application open, and at the top, they can see how many applications I have. And it'll show them like 50 applications. And I don't mention that, but I say, hey, listen, I'm looking at your application here. I got a lot of applications. So I really need to know whether you're in or out by the end of the day tomorrow, by the end of the day today or tomorrow morning. Okay. Because I've got a bunch of applications here, and it's cool if you want to say no, but I really need to know yes or no by give them a deadline. All right. So then, all right. When I'm doing that video, I'm using Loom, right? And when you upload it to Loom, Loom gives you a link to that video, right? And so what I do then is I get that link and I will text them and email them. Hey, Tom, got your application. I recorded a little personal video for you. Watch this video here. And then I'll also attach the Google Doc to that email. All right. And so they get a text with my Loom video. And also in the Loom video, I say, hey, Tom Kroll, I title the video, hey, Tom Kroll. It's a 2 or 3 minute video of me talking to Tom Kroll. And then in the Google Doc, could be whatever you're like, sign up right now, like to pay a deposit, or to book a 15-minute call with you.